I endured the words from Fortunato, but when ventured upon insult, I vowed revenge. You, who knows my soul well, won't think I openly threatened. I was determined to avenge myself, but my resolution ruled out any risk. I had to punish him without consequences. A wrong isn't fixed when the avenger faces retribution. I made sure Fortunato didn't doubt my goodwill, smiling in his face while secretly relishing the idea of his downfall. Despite his strengths, Fortunato had a weakness for wine, priding himself as a connoisseur.
My dear Fortunato, you look remarkable tonight. I've received a bottle of what passes for Amontillado, but I have my doubts about it.
Amontillado? Impossible! And in Carnival?
My doubts. I was silly enough to buy it without consulting you because I was afraid of missing out on a bargain.
Amontillado!
You seem busy. I'm gonna go to Lucchese and see if he can help me.
Lucchese can't distribute Amontillado from sherry!
Do you mean distinguish? Because some say Lucchese's taste is as good as your own. Come on, let's go.
Whither?
My vaults.
I don't want to impose on you if you're busy. Lucchese...
I'm not. Let's go.
Not the engagement. The vaults are insufferably damp and encrusted with niter. Nevertheless, Lucchese can't tell Amontillado from sherry. Let us go!
The vault is empty. Everyone is at Carnival. The cellars are damp. Watch your step.
What is this? Niter? How long have I had this cough?
We can go back. Your health is more important. We can ask Lucchese's anyway. Drink to those resting around us.
To the buried.
Vaults are extensive. Montressors were a great and numerous family.
I forget your arms.
Both crushes a serpent whose fangs are embedded in the heel.
And the motto?
No, you'll figure it out. Let's go. It is increasing. You must be below the riverbed. Moisture trickles down the bones. Come on, let's go back.
It's nothing! I can go on. But first, another drink. You do not comprehend? Then you are not of the Brotherhood.
Yes, I am.
How? You are not a Mason.
I am.
You jest!
Let's continue to the Amontillado. Amontillado. As for Lucchese's.
He is an ignoramus! The Amontillado!
Pass your hand over the wool. Feel the niter? It's damp. I must leave you, but first I shall attend you.
But the Amontillado!
Yes, the Amontillado.
As I said these words, I busied myself among the pile of bones of which I have before spoken. Throwing them aside, I soon uncovered a quantity of building stone and mortar. With these materials and with the aid of my trowel, I began vigorously to wall up the entrance of the niche. I had scarcely laid the first tier of the masonry when I discovered that the intoxication of Fortunato had in a great measure worn off. The earliest indication I had of this was a low, moaning cry from the depth of the recess. It was not the cry of a drunken man. There was then a long and obstinate silence. I laid the second tier, and the third, and then the fourth, and then I heard the furious vibrations of the chain. The noise lasted for several minutes, during which, that I might hearken to it with more satisfaction, I ceased my labors and sat upon the bones. When at last the clanking subsided, I resumed the trowel, and finished without interruption the fifth, the sixth, and the seventh layer. The wall was now nearly upon a level with my breast. I again paused, and holding the flambeau over the mason work, threw a few feeble rays upon the figure within. A succession of loud and shrill screams bursting suddenly from the throat of the chained form seemed to thrust me violently back. For a brief moment I hesitated. I trembled.